Jesus is on his way to Jerusalem. He travels through the area of Galilee and also through the region of Samaria. As he is going into a village, 10 men who have leprosy meet him. Leprosy is a terrible skin disease. It's very infectious. These 10 sick men stand at a distance. Do you know why? In the past, the Lord has said to Moses, "Command the Israelites to send away from the camp anyone who has an infectious skin disease, so they will not defile their camp, where I dwell among them." This was God's wisdom, because it's not safe when people who have an infectious skin disease live among other people. The Lord wants to protect people from getting this disease. Now these 10 men call out in a loud voice, "Jesus, Master, have pity on us!" When Jesus sees the 10 men, he says, "Go, show yourself to the priests." Why is Jesus saying this? Well, that's because the Lord has given in the past to Moses also some regulations for a cleansing ceremony when people are healed. In that case, they need to go to the priest. He will examine the sick person if they are healed from their disease. Then a cleansing ceremony will follow. The person to be cleansed must wash their clothes, shave off all their hair and bath with water. Then they will be ceremonially clean. After this, they may come into the camp, but they must stay outside their tent for 7 days. On the 7th day, they must shave off all their hair. They must wash their clothes and bath themselves with water, and they will be clean. Then another ceremony will follow. The priest will sacrifice a sin offering and a burnt offering. In this way, the priest will make atonement before the Lord on behalf of the one to be cleansed. The 10 men obey Jesus. As they go, they are cleansed. What a miracle! It is good that they have obeyed Jesus. Do you obey Jesus? Do you also need to be cleansed? Yes, you do. All of us have a disease as well. I don't think you have a skin disease, but you have a sin disease. And Jesus is the only one who can cleanse us from our sins. The Bible is full of instructions how we can be healed. But what will you do when Jesus does a miracle for you? One of the 10 men, when he sees he is healed, comes back. He praises God in a loud voice. He throws himself at Jesus' feet and thanks him. And he is a Samaritan. Do you remember that during these days, the Jews didn't count Samaritans as real Jews among them? They called them foreigners in Israel. Now Jesus asks, "Are not all 10 cleansed? Where are the other 9? Has no one returned to give praise to God except this foreigner?" It is so important to be healthy. Do you realize that your health is a gift from the Lord? Do you thank Him for this gift? But there is something even more important than your health. That is your faith, because that will keep you close to Jesus. Listen what Jesus says to the healed Samaritan. "Rise and go. Your faith has made you well."